how much were these things again? Before we get into today's topic, make sure to like and subscribe because we're trying to 5,000 subscribers whenever we do that, and the likes really help me on the algorithm. Also, I live stream every Saturday at 11 a.m. PST and 2 p.m. EST unless otherwise posted. Please come check it out, we always have so much fun. It's no secret that Limited Run Games has had their fair share of controversies, whether it be selling user data, poorly made products, or very bad shipping estimates that end up being months or even years off. And you'll never guess who decided to partner with them! That's right, our golden boy Sega has decided to partner up with these guys more than a couple times. First there was that Sonic Adventure merch drop. I don't know if that was one big collective thing, but there was a couple pieces of merch there. And the topic of today's video, which is the Sonic X Shadow Generations Collector's Edition, retailing for $250 by the way. And then we have the similarly priced Sonic Racing Crossworlds Collector's Edition coming later sometime. Now, you've probably heard it all. You've probably heard how the statues came out, the very cheap quality of some of the things that are included within the package, maybe some of the things that can be bought outside of this collector's edition, and, well, it's all true. The first round of stuff has been coming out, and two bigger creators already made their videos talking about the collector's editions that they got, which was Sam Procrastinates and Pickery Box 12. They made great videos detailing everything included in the collector's edition and the quality of the collector's edition as well. The collector's edition includes a bunch of stuff, like obviously the statue, also a steelbook, a couple of different ways to hold the game, a soundtrack, an art book, a couple keychains, and I think that's pretty much the extent of it. There's nothing too big here, but again, like I said, this costed a retail value of $250. And for everything that was included there, that's actually a decent price. Like, take a look at the Spider-Man 2 Collector's Edition, the one with the Venom statue. I think that literally just included the Venom statue, a couple of things that you can get in the game early, and the game itself for about $220. And, well, that's not a lot, obviously. You have about a $70 game, and the statue, so the statue is a good $150 versus here where you can kind of spread everything out evenly, so it kind of makes the price just a little bit better for what you're getting, although the quality is a whole lot worse. I think something you can say about that Spider-Man 2 statue is that it is really well made. I've seen so many videos, so many eBay listings where it looks really good. People have really seemed to enjoy it, but here Shadow doesn't look like Shadow. People have had so many different malfunctions with these things, whether it be paint missing, paint in parts where there's not supposed to be paint, different colored smears all over the place. Shadow's nose is just missing half the time, apparently. Sonic has, like, cracks down his sides, which that's... What?! That's not even to mention the Dreamcast. Apparently, according to Sam Procrastinates, that thing is hollow as heck. Like, and there could be smears on it and, like, little paint things everywhere. Like, it's just a very cheap product. Funny thing is, too, this thing's been delayed by almost half a year. Now, obviously, this has caused so much outrage. Not only one, people are disappointed, but two, we're getting another product from these guys. Now, there have been some images where some of them look halfway decent. Sonic has actually looked pretty good in some of them, but I've never seen a good-looking Shadow at all. There's supposedly like 18,000 of these things, and, well, that's a lot of chances to get it right. Limited Run Games has responded to all the controversy, and essentially they've said they're gonna try to fix things. Maybe, I don't know. The statement was kind of vague, so we can't really gauge much from it, but I really do not buy that anything will be improved. Now let me tell you about my experience with this thing. I was originally going to get it. I was thinking like, yeah, you know what? That actually looks pretty cool, and we had this render right here to go off of. But, I thought it looked really cool. I thought it was, yeah, that sounds like a great collector's edition. It's gonna be shipped by July? Yeah, no thanks. I kind of thought that the game was going to be included with that shipment and they weren't going to send it out early like they ended up doing. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna skip out on this one. Best decision of my life, by the way. So you may be wondering, Sonic Boy, how do we stop this from happening again? Well, don't buy any more products from Limited Run Games. That's a very obvious solution, and maybe go through the companies and see if they are actually really good sources for getting collector's editions and other types of products out. That way, people will know who to trust, who not to, and that way Sega can see who the consumers are supporting and who they aren't. I genuinely think that the Sonic Adventure line actually went over really well, and they were like, okay, let's do it again with Sonic X Shadow Generation. Everything went downhill so fast. I'm sure Sega is really regretting considering partnering with them now. And even then, not supporting them won't work till like next year because the Sonic Racing Crossworlds Collector's Edition sold out! Although, of course, that was before we knew of the delay and we thought everything was gonna look bad, so... You couldn't technically blame us then, but now with the next game, if they do another limited run games collaboration for a collector's edition, there's no way any of us should buy any of them. You know what I would recommend buying? Jakks-specific figures, literally any of them. Especially like the collector's editions of some of these figures, they look great. Like the newly released Shadow one with the Doom wings, the Sonic, the classic Knuckles, classic Sonic, Tails. Like literally every single one of them looks really good. Seriously, then Sonic Movie 3 figures, that new DC line with literally all of the characters that I've released now across Wave 1 and 2, my set, like I think that's literally just why, this right here, that's why you should buy Jakks stuff. Even just like the baseline characters, like Sonic right here, he has the soap shoes, that thing looks great. Also today I picked up the Metal Virus Saga, this thing looks great, although it was $3 at my Walmart, maybe I should go back and get another one. Or heck, even the newest figures and the 35th anniversary edition ones, like, he looks great. Even the emerald right here with the little detail right there, only for like $10. Or I know they're a bit expensive, but even First 4 Figures does a brilliant job with their statues. Or, and I know I'm gonna get clowned on for saying this, get Funko Pops. Those things, while they look a bit silly sometimes, they can put out really good stuff. Besides Jakks specific, I think they've pumped out a lot of obscure characters. Obviously they have some of the outfits from Sonic Dash, they have the Sonic X DC line, they also have the Caliburn, they also have like Neo Metal Sonic, Jet the Hawk, SBO, Metal Sonic 3.0 is coming soon. Then you got this new wave that was announced of just all classic characters, and Mighty Bro, like, this sounds great. Or buy the Japanese collector's edition. That thing looked great. Sam Procrastinates showed that off in his collector's edition video. That thing looked great. In fact, I want that now. All I'm saying here is that if you want good Sonic merch, you don't have to spend $250. You can go out and get pretty cool stuff, even if it's not specifically Sonic and Shadow standing on a Dreamcast. It's still going to be really good quality. Hopefully this next batch of collector's editions ends up being really good, because we really need a win in terms of that right now. And hopefully the Sonic Racing Crossworlds one comes out good too. So in conclusion, limited run games screwed Sonic fans over. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I want to talk about today. I know I'm late to the party, but I had to pump out some video this week, and well, this is what you get. So let me know what you guys think about all this down in the comments section below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.